Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today I'm going to talk about something that is a little bit different as far as products to invest in. I'm going to talk about empty booster wrappers, Magic and Pokemon. I just picked up these, cost me $220. These are empty booster wrappers. What's so special about these? Well, let me get my little pointer out here. If you didn't notice right off the bat, I'll point out to you. Each one of these are first edition booster wrappers. And they're in really nice condition too. I put them in one of these, the Triple Ultra Pro makes these. They're called One Touch, and they're the black border version. Here's the clear ones, which are just like regular. You know, I'll just open up and show you. So I'm not too sure how to display these. So like it's got a magnet, and you like right here at the top, you pry it open, and you put the card in there. It's got two little tips. Slide it down like that, and it's got a very powerful magnet. Actually keeps it sealed. So that's this version, and then the black border version, which I think looks nicer actually, is this one. So you can put a card in there, which is what I did for the booster packs, and it's magnetic. So the booster packs stick out at the top, so I'm not sure I'm going to leave it like this or not. But I wish, man, if these things were just like a half an inch taller, it would totally cover the booster pack. Because right here, it's totally flush and they're protected, but these are not protected. And these booster packs are in really nice condition. And this is the cheapest ones I could find. I've never opened or owned a first edition Pokemon, first edition base Pokemon pack. Back then we never saw them, so, and I was more interested in Magic. So instead of spending money on Pokemon first edition, I was buying like beta stuff. So I think those are gonna go up in value, okay? Because they're very rare. You can't find them on eBay. You know, there's only a couple and that's it, and they're like $200 each. And I am totally impressed with the quality of these booster wrappers. Because usually the wrappers are all beat the hell up, and I'll show you. People don't take care because they just want to rip open to get the cards inside, then they throw these away. And I like the fact that Pokemon has 3 different artworks on the old stuff versus Magic. You want to talk about Magic? Okay. Well, first I want to show you something. Here's a booster wrapper that's sold. That's a beta. It's actually alpha and beta are the same. It's real nice condition. Look what it sold for. I think the guy took a deal, so he probably took a little bit less than that. But even still, what would he knock off? 10-20%? Just say he sold that for $1,500 for an empty booster wrapper. So there's that. And then, like, you know, boxes are worth money too. If you watch my channel, you saw me buy things like an empty Skyrim box. Okay, look at some of the prices for some of these things. Like an Antiquities booster box, $500. I have one of those that's mint condition. That I think is a little bit high for an empty wrapper of Legends. But the Arabian Nights wrapper, I could totally see that fetching $350 just for an empty wrapper. And it's rare. There's only a couple of these on eBay. And if you know anything, rarity is something that's very important. Because the rarer it is, the more people are going to want it. So here's my booster box, my most expensive booster box. As you can see, it goes in that plastic case there. And I estimate this thing It'd be worth about $7,000 just for the empty box. It's probably even worth more than that. It just keeps going up. So here's the empty booster box. This is an alpha beta box. It's not perfect condition, but Jesus, I mean, you can't find them. It is in decent condition. Here's the story behind this, okay? Not much on the bottom, huh? Back then they didn't care, right? So I got this box. I'm gonna put it right like that. So I got this box. It was half of a box, and here's some of the wrappers that came out of it. Half of a box. Let me show you the wrappers, and I'll tell you the story. So I'm like wondering, how am I going to display these wrappers? Because these wrappers years ago were selling for $800. Now they're selling for over double that. So the guy that sent me those put them in here. What he did was he took 2 of these Ultra Pro plastic. They're like top loaders, but they're not. This is what you have to send in to PSA and Becca. You have to put the cards in here and send them in. This is what they want. So he took 2 of those, 1 on each side, put them like this, and put them in a bag. So that's how he sent them to me. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's protected, not perfect. It tells you there's some value to that, to somebody that might not know. So I got 3 of these. I own 5 of these wrappers. There's 4 here, and I got 1 downstairs that actually is a pack that's been searched. That's wrapped up. You understand what I'm saying? It's wrapped up. It has some cards in it, some beta cards in it, but it's been searched. And then I took this one here. This is another way of doing it. I have it all taped up. I'm not going to tape it, but it's got like one of these card holders that's longer. It's an older one. It's got screws you screw down, but you can't put the screws in because, you know, it'll hit the wrapper. So I put it in there, and it's hard. It's sturdy. You can't bend it. Where these are bendable, you know. So this is one of the ways I was thinking about doing it. I was also thinking about using one of these one touches. You know, I was going to try that, which I could try. Let me grab one of the ones that's pretty beat up. We'll say this one here. And here I'm going to show you something. So here's how people searched these wrappers back then. You could tell this wrapper's been searched. See right here? It's war right there. That means somebody had searched it before they opened it. I didn't know that either. I opened lots of wrappers that were searched, and I didn't know. Like Arabian Nights, I bought a bunch of those that were already searched. Got junk. Didn't realize they were searched. I didn't know you could do that. Now this wrapper here, it's not been searched. See how the top is nice and neat? See? That's not been searched. So this wrapper here would probably sell as a full premium price as an empty wrapper versus these ones that have been searched because they're all like worn. But on the other hand, it's like you know, if there's only 1 or 2 wrappers left, that's all you get to choose from, or you don't buy it or you buy it. Like this one here, back then, you know, we used these little sticky stickers and put on things to tell what they were. So I was going to take that off, but I think it's going to ruin the it's like a price tag. It's going to ruin the wrapper, so I left it on. But anyway, let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I opened it. So if I would put it in here, that's how it would go in there, like that. I was looking at the camera. I was looking at this. So this is how it would go in there. So that's not gonna work, you know. Now you could fold these over. I've seen people do that. So you could do something like this. I probably should not be doing this because these wrappers are so expensive. I don't know if I have a booster wrapper laying around. Yeah, we do. We're just going to open this one. It's an Unbroken Bonds. Let's see what we get. Screw it. I'm just going to cut the damn thing. Alright, we cut it. did we get? We got Slowpoke, Wooper, Energy, and that junk. So, you take that wrapper. Where's the other part to this? Too much stuff on the table here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so say we try to put this Pokemon Broken Bonds in here, right? So it's not going to fit. So the idea is to fold this over and put it in there. I've seen people do that. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about this, but that's what it would look like. Or you could just cut it. Cut both ends off. And you have a wrapper to display. To see, once again, you're missing a lot of the artwork. You don't see Pokemon up here. So I don't think these are good for displaying this. I was thinking actually about buying like a plastic picture frame and trying that. So I'm going to experiment with that and I'll get back to you. But for right now, this is the best that I could come up with. And I think this looks really sharp. You know, the only problem is these stick out at the end, so these could be damaged. So, I mean, you can see this just popped out right here because it's just magnets holding it. There's two magnets here, but you can wrap this up in some other protectorant. But I'm thinking maybe a picture frame or something. This sort of like this, and a little bit bigger. But the picture frame's not going to have this black, but you could actually make some black. Again, it's like, you know, eye appeal is very important. If you just put some booster packs down like this, you know, like those three down there and sell them, versus something that has real high eye appeal like this is sharp as hell, you know? And how many of you own a first edition booster wrapper? Put in the comments. I don't. These are the only three I own. And they're gonna go up. Because like I said, I've been tracking these, and these were $800 a couple years ago. Okay, now they're double that, $1,700. Just say $1,600. They're double that. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that, go over that a little bit with you, and I wanted to show you these new One Touch. I think these are very, very sharp card holders. You know, in case you want to put like a expensive Charizard or something in there, or some Magic card. I think these are really nice. They're like $2.99 each or something like that, you know, from Ultra Pro. I ordered a bunch. So I showed you that, showed you these. Oh, you know, so I was going to tell you the story, right? So that's the end of this video. I bought some product, but I'm trying to like keep these videos more organized instead of just doing a bunch of random stuff. So I'm going to do this one. We'll call this empty wrapper booster packs, that type of thing. So I'm not. I bought some other stuff, so I'll just do a separate video of that. You know. Anyway, so here's the story, right? I'm gonna tell you the story. Where's my pointer? So I owned a card store. Part owned a card store, then I ended up taking it over, and then closing it down because you can't make money. It's too hard. There's not enough markup. And the bills just suck you down, and then people steal off you. There's a little bit of that going on. So to generate money, you need product and you need enthusiasm. So I bought this box, beta booster box. I bought half of it, okay? And I asked the people, because I was going to buy, you know, there's 36 packs in here, right? But if I'm buying half a box, that's 18. So I says, if I buy that half a box, say half a box, we're down in California, something in my mouth there, like a hair or something. Anyway, can I have the box? And they said, okay, we'll send you the box. They're okay with it. You know, this is back when like I was selling one of those packs, excuse me, one pack for $100. So I think I paid $50 for it. You know, 50 times 18. Okay, I think this cost me $900 because I was selling these for $100 a pack. Okay, and you know, when you get older, your memory gets foggy, and there's so much to remember. There's so much stuff I do, Speaking of that, I'm going to show you this in a little bit. I don't remember half this stuff that I wrote down. Because I write everything down because I can't remember everything because there's too much stuff to remember, and your brain only remembers so much stuff. It's like a hard drive that gets filled up, and you have to start overwriting your memories, you know, because you just can't remember everything. But the more you talk about something, the more you're going to remember it, because you like refresh that area in your brain as a memory. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So anyway, trying to remember how much I paid is simple, because I had one of my employees at the time, because when I bought this box, this is a good story, that's why I'm going into detail, okay? So when I bought this box of 18 packs, everybody wanted them, because they're betas, right? That is it, because you could pull a very, very expensive card, you know, for $100. So I remember one of my employees, he bought a pack off of me and opened it up, and he got a Tundra, a beta dual land Tundra, and then he sold it back to me for the $100 that he paid for it. Because, you know, back then, 20 years ago, $100 might have been like $500 now. It's hard for some people to come up with that much money. And I'm like, yeah, I could use a Tundra because I have a beta collection, and I don't know if I had a Tundra at the time, or maybe I think I did, but my Tundra was like, you know, not perfect. It was a little bit played, and his Tundra was mint condition. So I gave him the $100, right, to pay for it. So he didn't have a tab at the store, because that's what happens. These people, they come in, a lot of regular customers and some not regulars, they want something, they don't have the money, so they ask for a tab, and you want to sell, you want to help the customers out, so you agree to this stuff. It's just a giant mess, and that's why I closed down, because you can't make money off of people that run tabs. And you know, I mean, your landlord and your electric company and the water company, insurance company, they don't let you run a tab. You know, they want their money right now, you know. So anyway, that's how I know I was charging $100 for the packs, because I remember buying that dual land off of him for $100. Go look on eBay what a mint condition beta Tundra would sell for nowadays. I'm guessing 7 to 10 grand. Okay. So anyway, I got the box in, and I sold out all the packs, and I kept a few of the packs for myself. Okay, and I bought some packs myself. One of the cards that I pulled out of it was this mint condition beta Mox. I actually had two of them because I bought one off of somebody else too that was mint condition. This is actually the one that I bought off of somebody else. No, maybe this might be actually the one that I pulled. It's mint condition. So, hey, you want to see some other beta cards? Here's a Force Field, an Emerald Mox beta, Ruby, Time Twister. You know, I did this Time Twister years ago, like 12 years ago, because mine was a little bit beat up. So I bought this one, and then I sold the one that I had for like $1,000 off of eBay, or $700. Man, I should have kept it, because it'd be worth so much more money. But like, I don't have unlimited money. There's a Pearl. Look how that card has moved. Can you see that? That's why I don't like these screw down ones that much. It has moved. I just moved it back now. I'm gonna have to fix this. See how it's not right in there? It was like way down here. That's something to do when I'm done with the video. Here's an Ancestor Recall. One of the most favorite cards of just about everybody. That one, Sapphire. And then is that the other one? Nope, that's the one I showed you in the beginning. I know I have two of these. I think this is the one that I pulled because it's like mint condition. So anyway, there's some cards there. Chaos Orb, beta. So I just want to show you that when I got that box in, I couldn't help myself, so I started opening some packs, and I got some, you know, whatever cards I got, and I hit this, and I stopped. and then I sold some of them at the store. Some of them had people want me to, you know, hold them for me. So I just randomly took a pack out and said I didn't search them. Like I said, that's how you tell, like, out of these 3 packs here, you know, I mean 4 packs, 2 of them have been searched and 2 of them have not been searched. So I don't know where these came from. I know I did open some myself and I put them in the booster box. Probably these 2 here that have not been searched came out of that box. Because I didn't know you could search things until it was like way later and it was too late. After buying stuff off of people that have been searched, then I find out that it's been searched. Because obviously you don't want to buy a searched pack because it's been searched, you know. I mean, you still can get a decent card out of a searched pack, but you know, the chances are less. So these 2 here were not searched. These 2 were searched. You can see by the top. That's my opinion. So anyway, so I think I pretty much covered that story of what happened there. So hey, check these out. Here's a couple of Black Lotuses. I won these in tournaments, and that's what I was saying. I write everything down because I can't remember. So I was looking at this sheet that I wrote down. I started keeping track. So I won a Black Lotus at All-American. I don't remember winning that one. And a Black Mox at All-American. Those were obviously unlimited. I don't remember that at all. Because I remember this one here. I won a Black Lotus on a Type 2 back when Tempest was around. I remember that. I remember some of the other, like the 2-headed giants. I remember playing with those I remember winning that Jazam. I don't remember winning no Beta Blue Mox at Gerard either. That's what I'm saying. I wrote it down, so obviously it happened, because why would I like make up stories? But these are some of the tournaments I won when I was playing Magic back in the day, before they changed the look of the cards and I quit the game. And when it was a little simpler too, because there were less rules and less mechanics to have to like memorize. Anyway, I just want to show you some booster wrappers. So my point about this is this stuff is worth money. Wrappers are worth money. The older they are, the more they're worth. I wish I would have saved. Oh, here the whole gist of this was, I am going to sell one of these wrappers one day. Okay, an empty booster wrapper, and it's gonna give me more money than the whole booster box full of cards. You understand what I'm saying? One of these booster wrappers is going to be worth more than the whole box filled with, you know, the 18 packs that I bought. Anyway, I think I've said enough. Oh, I was going to show you one more thing too. So why were people willing to spend, you know, $100 back then? Now this would be worth a fortune. I don't even know how much this would be worth if it had real packs in it. The box alone is worth, you know, $7,000 in my opinion, maybe even more than that. And I'm not going to sell unless I need the money. So why is it worth so much money? Well, you saw those Moxes, but the real reason it's worth so much money is this. You can pull that out of there. It's a Beta Black Lotus, an almost mint condition. I'd say a 9. You know, that's me being a little bit generous on my point. It's definitely an 8.5. That's the front of the card, and then this is the back of the card. I paid $300 for this. I did not pull it from that box. One of the things that I bought. Here's Ali from Cairo, from Arabian Nights, and here's a mint condition Time Walk that I bought off of Acquaintance. And here's the back of the Time Walk. So you've seen my Power 9 from my Beta collection. I got a whole set. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Hope you liked the video. Give me a like. Peace out.